Okay, so we're here once again in Mining Simulator 2, and I know this is very late at this point. However, we finally got a little bit of luck with the new royalty egg, and we have finally hatched one of the sea dragons from the egg. Now this has taken me absolutely ages, and I've even had one alt account on there as well to try and speed up this process. However, we have finally managed to crack the code and get something out of this egg, and honestly it's took me forever, but yeah, we do finally have one, and it is of course this lunar sea dragon here. And honestly, this may be my new favourite secret pet, just simply for the fact that it is something so unique in this game that we really have not seen anything like it before. So yeah, this is a really cool pet, and it has some great stats as well. As you can see, 15.5 thousand mining power, 12,000 coins, 3.25 thousand shells, and nearly 1,000 speed as well. 850 speed is really strong. Now in terms of the shells, it's not exactly groundbreaking. As you can see, the shiny sea monster's actually gotten more shells. Now of course this is only level 0, so these stats can definitely go up. However, yeah, the shells on these secret pets aren't exactly anything too crazy. However, I think the main thing is definitely the coins and the mining power. This is very strong compared to the sea monster, as you can see. Well, actually, to be honest, it's not that much stronger, but it's still technically higher at level 0, and also obviously not the shiny version either. But yeah, this thing looks really cool, so let's go ahead and equip it and have a see how this looks. Yeah, this thing does look absolutely amazing. I think this might be probably the best looking one as well, with just the black and white. Very neutral looking, very cool looking as well. And I think the name Luna really has kind of like a cool sort of ring to it as well. Now I can't quite remember all of the other ones. I know there is a cyan sea dragon as well, which probably does look pretty cool. However, I'm not too sure what the other ones are. I've really not seen them. But yeah, we do finally have one. Technically it is the first one in all of the collection, but I'm still happy that I finally have one. It took me a long time, a lot of boost and a lot of grinding, and a ton of shells as well. But yeah, we finally got one. Now the only thing that I find kind of sad about the sea dragon and also the king pufferfish is the fact that they're really not going to have any value whatsoever, considering the fact that this egg is still here for another 3.5 weeks. This thing is going to drop off value very quickly. So if I was you guys, I would either completely avoid trading for any of these sea dragons, or I would trade them away right now. If you don't have any sea dragons, then honestly just wait around until they kind of just drop even more. If you do have a sea dragon, however, I would probably highly recommend just trading it as soon as you possibly can before it drops even further. I know that like it released with like 30,000 value, which is honestly kind of absurd. And then obviously after that it dropped a ton. I believe now it's down to like 6,000. And honestly, by the time this egg's actually gone in 3.5 weeks, we're going to have a ×2 luck event on there at some point as well. This thing might even be worth less than the 100M trophy, which as of right now is obviously the worst in terms of value, the worst secret that is limited at only like 750 to like 1,000 or so, depending on what value list you look at. So yeah, whilst this thing is really cool looking, it's honestly going to have such a low value. It's kind of depressing. But yeah, we'll just have to see how the community reacts with this, and we'll have to see how everything else pans out. Maybe we might see a swap of secrets coming into this egg. Maybe that'd be pretty cool. Or maybe people will ignore this egg once these 2 other eggs do release. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, as of right now, these sea dragons are definitely dropping hard. So yeah, that's all I can really say about this thing. It does look very cool though, and definitely one of my favourites. Comparing it to the Captain's Curse, which was my old favourite as well, it's honestly kind of hard to tell. This thing looks really cool, and obviously this thing looks really cool. I feel like if the Captain's Curse had variants like the Sea Dragon, then they would definitely be on par. However, I feel like the fact that the Captain's Curse doesn't have any variants kind of brings it down a little bit. So yeah, it's really interesting though, and right now these 2 are definitely my favourite. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.